neighborhood with well-manicured lawns and children playing in the street. The camera pans to a charming blue house with a for sale sign in the front yard. Inside the blue house, real estate agent Emily walks through the empty rooms, taking notes on her clipboard and checking her watch. Emily opens a closet door in the upstairs bedroom, revealing a small crawl space. She shines her flashlight into the darkness, her curiosity piqued. Emily crawls into the space, her flashlight beam illuminating cobwebs and dust. She notices something odd about the wall and begins to inspect it closely. With a determined look, Emily retrieves a small hammer from her toolkit and begins to tap on the wall. The hollow sound confirms her suspicions. Pieces of drywall crumble away as Emily continues to tap. Her eyes widen as she discovers a hidden compartment within the wall. Emily cautiously reaches into the compartment and pulls out what appears to be an old, dusty wooden box. She carefully opens the box, revealing a collection of yellow documents, old photographs, and a small, tattered journal. Flipping through the journal, Emily's expression turns to shock as she reads entries detailing the life and mysterious death of a previous homeowner. Emily's phone rings, startling her. She answers it, her hands shaking slightly as she explains her discovery to her boss. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily spends the night researching the history of the Blue House and its former occupants. Emily visits the local library, searching through old newspaper archives and property records for any clues. She finds an article about a missing person case from decades ago, with a photograph of a woman who looks remarkably similar to the one in the old photograph she found. Emily contacts a retired detective who had worked on the case, meeting him at a quiet cafe to discuss her findings. The detective listens intently, his brow furrowing as he recalls the details of the cold case that had haunted him for years. Together, Emily and the detective return to the Blue House, determined to investigate further and find any additional evidence. They explore the basement, uncovering more hidden compartments and discovering a set of old keys that seem to match a long-forgotten lock. Emily and the detective use the keys to unlock an old trunk hidden in the basement. Inside, they find more personal belongings and a diary that sheds light on the mysterious circumstances of the woman's disappearance. As they piece together the clues, Emily and the detective realize that the woman's husband may have been involved in her disappearance. Emily visits the local police station to present their findings, hoping to reopen the investigation and bring closure to the case. While waiting for the police to review the evidence, Emily receives a call from a man claiming to be the grandson of the missing woman. Emily meets with the grandson, who shares his own family stories and provides additional photographs and letters that support their theory. With the new evidence, the police agree to reopen the case and begin an official investigation into the long-forgotten mystery. Emily and the detective continue to work together, retracing the woman's last known steps and interviewing elderly neighbors who might remember something. An elderly neighbor recalls seeing the woman's husband acting suspiciously around the time of her disappearance, providing a crucial lead. Emily and the detective follow the lead to an old storage unit that the husband had rented years ago. Inside the storage unit, they find more incriminating evidence, including personal items belonging to the missing woman and a hidden compartment containing bones. The forensic team arrives to examine the bones, confirming that they belong to the missing woman. The discovery of the bones leads to the arrest of the woman's husband, who had been living under a false identity in a nearby town. Emily feels a mix of relief and sadness as the case is finally brought to a close, and the woman's family is given the answers they had long been seeking. A few weeks later, Emily stands in front of the Blue House once more, the for sale sign now replaced with a sold sign. She smiles as she hands the keys to a young couple who are excited to move into their new home, unaware of the house's dark past. Emily drives away, feeling a sense of accomplishment and knowing that she had helped bring justice and closure to a decades-old mystery.